Kunlun for a bit and teleports them away. The next day, the king receives a letter from the Jew Empire to request a friendly competition between the two nations to prove that their relationship has been restored. The king decides to send in his most opus hero in the country, Sir Dragon Slayer Alan. Nina is tasked with training him and making sure he doesn't run away, and the rest of the group walks to Kunlun with Granny Alka. She says that she would have liked to teleport them all in, but her powers haven't restored yet, so they must take the longer route. Chrome and Colin also join them to meet Meltfin, who has been working in the fields of the village. Soon, they arrive near a magical gate and Alka calls out to the gatekeeper, Professor Yug. Yug is a dwarven royalty who likes researching things. She is also the one who gave Alka the idea to make an apron out of Vritra's skin to give to Lloyd as a gift. She turns out to be almost as unhinged as Alka herself, but before she reveals all her secrets, she pushes them through the gate and lets them enter the secret village. On the other side, they all notice that the village looks pretty simple and say that they had thought of it to have houses of gold and roads made from runes. But Lloyd says that it is just a normal village. But before they move on, Marie tells them to keep their eyes open because this village is anything but normal, and then asks Chrome, Colin and Riho if they noticed anything. They all look shocked and stressed and say that this place is bad news and they sense dangerous power levels from everyone around them. After that, they look around and notice an average family going out shopping, and the kids and old people can jump over buildings, and they communicate by writing a message on a paper and throwing it thousands of miles away to the person they want to send it to. Besides that, when they are in a hurry, they launch themselves with a magic cannon, and their defense stat is so high that crashing into a mountain is no biggie. Soon, the villagers start recognizing Lloyd and welcome him back, and in the distance, we can see his grandpa, Period, walking in with a massive killer Priana on his back. Philo knows him as the legendary Period the Ogre Lord, and he is the guy who created the martial arts style that she practices. Lloyd introduces her, and the old man reveals that the martial arts style is actually the morning health and fitness routine that he and the villagers do every day to stay flexy. Learning that her martial arts style was just an aerobics exercise routine, Philo's world comes crashing down and she loses her mind. Still, the old man promises to teach her the style once again, and this makes her happy. Riho offers to take his luggage, and then they walk to Alka's mansion, and we see Riho exhausted as hell from carrying the massive fish. Colin and Chrome ask her about Meltfin, and she sends them back in the fields, and they finally get to meet their old friend and Colin's love interest. Meltfin has only grown hotter from all the farming work he did here all this time, but it turns out to be so hot that he only wears a loincloth and nothing else. They all sit down and talk about him returning to the kingdom, and he says that even if he was being manipulated, he did play a big role in the coup, and besides that, he is happy living in this village and tending to the crops. All his military passion has been converted into agriculture, and he is ready